Hello, today we're going to make gingerbread cookies. So let's get started. Right here, what the ingredients that you're going to need for the dry ingredients flour mixture would be 3 cups of flour, all-purpose flour. Right here you have 1½ teaspoons of baking powder, 3/4 of a teaspoon of baking soda. You have 2¼ teaspoons of ground ginger. If you want more of a ginger spicy taste, then you can add a little bit more. I'd say 1/2 teaspoon to 3/4 of a teaspoon more. Here we have 1/4 of a teaspoon of ground cloves. Here is 2 teaspoons of ground cinnamon. And right here we have 1/2 teaspoon of salt. We're going to mix all the dry ingredients together in this bowl and set it to the side. Here's the flour, 3 cups. Here's all of our spices, baking soda and baking powder. Let's whisk this together. And set this to the side. Next we're going to add our wet ingredients. Well, next we're going to mix our wet ingredients. Right here you have 3/4 of a cup of brown sugar, and here you have 6 tablespoons of butter. We're going to put these in, and we're going to cream them until they come together nice and smooth, but not light and fluffy. We don't want light and fluffy. This will take a couple of minutes. Okay, and this is how it should look, basically. Now, what you're going to do is add your 1 large egg lightly beaten. Mix until just incorporated. After that, you're going to add your 1/2 cup of molasses and 2 teaspoons of vanilla. So let's add the egg next. Okay, next we're going to add, move that out the way, our 2 teaspoons of vanilla. And next our half a cup of molasses. And again, mix this until this is well incorporated. Take this down, scrape down the sides, and you're going to add your flour mixture a little bit at a time until it's all mixed in. Now, this is mixed up. I'm about to add my dry ingredients or flour mixture that I mixed up earlier and set to the side. And I'm going to put in a little bit at a time to mix it. And try not to mix it too fast. Just basically stir it in. Your mixer should have a stir option right here. Just stir it in. The max I would turn it to would be 2. And scrape down the sides as you're doing this. Okay, now this is what it should look like. Take this down, scrape off all the gingerbread, and put it on your surface so you can roll it out into cookies. Alright, so here's your mixture. And before you roll it out, you want to put some flour on your surface. And then put your mixture onto your cutting board, well, onto your surface. Then you want to use your rolling pin and roll it out to 1/4 of an inch thickness. Of course, you want to flour your rolling pin also so that it doesn't stick to that. Don't be afraid of the flour. And looking at this, this is about right. And so you get your cookie cutter and start cutting out your cookies and put them on your baking sheet. And you line them up on your baking sheet. And I have a silicone mat. This works great when you're baking things, especially cookies. When we come back, I'll have them all out so we can put them in the oven. Okay, so now we have our gingerbread cookies on our sheet, and I use this cutter. These cutters, you can get these from Dollar Tree for like a set of 6 for $1. So, or use metals, whatever you have. Okay, I'm about to put these in a 375-degree preheat oven for 7 to 10 minutes. Set closer to the 7 to 8 minute if you want them soft, or closer to the 9 or 10 minute if you want them a little bit more crispy. Okay, so now the gingerbread cookies are done, and I baked these for about 9 minutes. And this is how they turned out. And with this cookie cutter, I made 33 cookies. This is about 3 inches. Now, with 9 minutes, let's break a cookie. All right, so you have a little bit of crispness, not a lot of chewiness, but still looks good. And now they're ready to decorate. So thank you, and check out our other videos, our other great videos that we have. Thank you.